What's up, everybody? Man, it's your boy, Mr. Duga, coming at y'all with another video, man. And today, man, I'm going to take a look back at last year, and then I'm going to preview and predict this year's NFC East division for the 2019-2020 season, yo. Before I get into this video, man, I just want to ask my fellow division people, what's up? How y'all doing, bruh? Dallas, what's up? How y'all doing with the whole Elliott holdout? How y'all doing with a quarterback who wants $30 million a year and he didn't even make the top 100 2 years in a row? Oh, then they showed the 10 people who almost made the top 100 and he ain't make that neither. But he won 30 mil. Good luck with that. What's up, New York Giants, man? Y'all traded away Odell Beckham Jr. Then y'all got the sixth pick in the draft, man. Y'all about to make a difference-making pick. And then y'all take Daniel Jones. And Washington Redskins, man. What's up with y'all, man? Y'all got a corner in Josh Norman who been so irrelevant since he been over there that he trying to jump over bulls and nearly killing himself just to get some type of headlines. What's up, y'all? But nah, man. With all that being said, had to mess with y'all right quick, man. First I'm gonna take a look back at last year, yo. I'm gonna start off with the Dallas Cowboys, who, yeah, they won the NFCs. But before I talk about them last season, all you Cowboy fans, I just really want to let y'all know something from the bottom of my heart, yo. I don't like y'all. I can't stand y'all. I hate the fact that y'all won the division last year, but I love the fact y'all lost to the Rams and still haven't made it to an NFC Championship game since '95. I love the fact that Elio decides to hold out to say, nah, you gonna pay me because this offense is nothing without me. I love the fact that Dak Prescott can't even get in the top 100 of the NFL or the top 110 of the NFL player votes, which lets me know not only me, but the players in the NFL don't think he all that neither. And no, it's not a Cowboy hate thing because there were 8 Cowboys that made that list, you know. But all seriousness, man. Last year, they won the division, man. Good for them. Ezekiel Elliott led the league in rushing for the second time in 3 years, yo. That guy, all jokes aside, I think Elliott is the best running back in all of football, yo. The guy is big, he's strong, he's fast, he's durable, yo. And I believe he's better as a receiver than's been shown because I don't think he's been in the offense that has allowed him to show his receiving skills. But we're gonna see what happens going forward. They won the division. They started off kind of shaky, but then they made an in-season trade with the Oakland Raiders, giving away the Raiders a first-round draft pick to bring in Amari Cooper, who had helped that offense, yo. He helped that offense a whole lot, and they won the division. Wild card round, they took on the Seattle Seahawks, and they defense, man, led by guys like DeMarcus Lawrence, those two really good young linebackers. Yo, I do like those two young linebackers, and Lathan Vander Esch and Jalen Smith. And secondary guy Byron Jones really got after Seattle and made things difficult. Elliott had a really big rushing game, and the Cowboys hung. Dak made a big 3rd and 14 scramble, and they hung on to beat the Seahawks. Then the following week they went to LA, took on the LA Rams, and the Rams just ran rough shot through them, man. You got C.J. Anderson out there looking like the second coming of Jerome Bettis, just running through people. Ty Gurley, who didn't get much touches, but the touches he got, he made them count. And at the end, Jared Goff had a critical scramble on like a 3rd and 8 or 3rd and 9 to seal the game, and the Rams beat the Cowboys, man, and ended Dallas' season, yo. The good with them, obviously, Elliott led the league in rushing. They defense, starting off with that New Orleans Saints Thursday night game, really stepped up and played big time down the stretch. And the bad with them is like I've been saying for the longest, I don't think Dak Prescott is a very good quarterback. That's just what it is. You feel me? Then you have my Philadelphia Eagles, who finished off in second place. No, started off the season with Nick Foles, man, as Wentz was still recovering from his ACL. And then Wentz came back in week 3. Things got a little shaky in the middle of the season as we went to New Orleans, got blown out by the Saints, 48-7. Then we started coming on a little bit, had a big game at Dallas. Well, I felt like they got some questionable calls, man. I don't know how that opening fumble wasn't Eagles' ball, but that's a story for another day. But Dallas hung on, beat us in overtime. Then it was discovered that Wentz had a back issue, and our playoff hopes looked a little slim. But Nick Foles came in, the defense started getting healthier. Big win on the road against the Rams. Big win at home against Houston. A big win at the Redskins, followed with a big win, but the Bears knocking off the Vikings to allow us to make the playoffs, and the Vikings to miss the playoffs. Wild card game, go on the road, take on the Bears. Just an absolute slugfest of a game. Then at the end, Nick Foles goes down, hits Golden Tate to give us the lead. Bears move the ball, but luckily for us, we tipped the field goal attempt at the line of scrimmage. Cody Parker hits the upright, hits the front pole, and goes off no good. Second round, we go on to New Orleans, take on the Saints, jump out to a 14-0 lead. And then after that, the offense just got stagnant as the Saints locked us up. And defensively, we gave up a lot of big plays, especially to Michael Thomas, but only held him to 20 points. And then at the end, they missed the field goal. We just driving down the field. The ball bounces off of Jeffrey hands in the Lattimore games, and that was the season, yo. Good for last year was obviously the young corners like Avante Maddox and Rasul Douglas stepping up late in the season. The offensive line getting healthy and doing our thing, and this team just really came together. Credit to Nick Foles, he came in and helped us get back into the playoffs. Negatives was the injuries, man. You got Carson Wentz being banged up. All our running backs basically being banged up. You had guys like our cornerbacks in the middle of the year were banged up. You had guys like Alshon Jeffrey missed the first couple of games. Derek Barnett was out for the season. The whole list could go on and on and on, but it was the injuries that just really did this football team in. Third was the Washington Redskins, man. Got off to a very hot start, man, with Alex Smith. And their defense was playing well. I want to say what they were 6-2. I want to say, and then Alex Smith broke his leg, man. Just a very bad, gruesome injury, man. Prayers for him. Prayers for Alex Smith. And then Colt McCoy came in to play for him. And then on a Monday night game against Unts, he broke his leg. And then they put Sanchez out there, man. And for them, unfortunately, that was the end of this season, man. And they salvaged to get one win with Josh Johnson out there. I think it was against Jacksonville, but once those two quarterbacks went down, that went down the Redskins season, yo. The good with them last year was obvious. You had a resurgence by Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson got the fountain of youth over there, and he put up big numbers for them. The bad with them is, injuries at the quarterback position. With Alex Smith and Colt McCoy going down. They didn't have. I mean, it's hard when you lose one quarterback, but they lost two quarterbacks. So most teams, when that happened, your season pretty much is over. So that's pretty much what did the Washington Redskins in. And for the New York Giants, man, a real slow start. Bad start. They played a little better in the middle of the season and towards the end. But just another bad season for them, man. As they missed the playoffs once again. The good for them, obviously, is Saquon Barkley is a superstar. Um, like I said, Elliott is the best back in the league. You can make a strong case that Saquon Barkley is either the second best back in the league, or some people believe he's better than Elliott. Saquon Barkley is a absolute superstar for the New York Giants, yo. The negatives with them, man, is quarterback play. Eli, man, quarterback play in the offensive line. They got Zeitler from the Browns, which you think would improve that O-line, but real bad offensive line play, inconsistent quarterback play. Now looking at each team coming into this season, first with last year's winner, the Cowboys. they pretty much they do get one big addition as they get their center Travis Frederick back, who is one of the best centers in all of football. And unfortunately for him, he had some type of disease he was dealing with. Prayers for him. They get him back. Besides, they get Randall Cobb to play the slot instead of Cole Beasley. They add Robert Quinn to the other side of DeMarcus Lawrence to try to get productive pass rushing on the opposite side of DeMarcus Lawrence. I think they added George Aloka to play safety. You know the team. You know they made some decent improvements, man. But the biggest thing hanging over this team head is Ezekiel Elliott's contract situation. Well, you know Ezekiel Elliott show up. You know, that's the biggest negative for them. And Dak Prescott, can he be a better quarterback back than he's shown? Me personally, I don't think he will, but yet it's to be seen. For the Eagles, man, my Eagles are just loaded everywhere. Howie Roseman just did a masterful job piecing together this roster. Man, we got depth everywhere. Depth on the O line. You know, we added Jordan Howard to the backfield and rookie Miles Sanders. We added Deshaun Jackson and rookie J.J. Arcega-Whiteside to the receiving corps. Added Malik Jackson on the interior of the D-line. Zach Brown at linebacker. Added Andrew Sendejo to be like our third safety whenever Jenkins comes down in the box. Brought back Ronald Darby. Brought back Brandon Graham. We brought back Vinny Curry from Tampa Bay. This team is just loaded with depth everywhere, man. The negatives for us, man, I'm gonna have to say is can we, for one, most importantly, can we stay healthy? And particularly Carson Wentz. If this guy right here stays healthy, everyone is in trouble, yo. But not just him, but other key players as well. You know, it's health with this team. You know, staying healthy. Then you got the Washington Redskins, man. The good with them is, you know, they get Darius Geis back, former LSU Tiger, who I think is a really good running back. They get him back. Is he fully recovered from his ACL injury? And they got some good players along the defensive line. You know, got guys like Montez Sweat, you know, gonna come in and try to get after the quarterback, yo. They added Dwayne Haskins, rookie, you know, that helped with their very bad, inconsistent play at quarterback last season once Alex Smith got injured. You know, the negatives with them, man, is I worry about their wide receiving core, man. I know a lot of them are big on, you know, slot receiver Trey Quinn, who was also a LSU Tiger before he transferred to SMU. But you know, they outside receivers. You know, you look at Doxson and these guys. You know, it ain't much production from there. Who is Haskins or Keenum going to throw the ball to? Their front seven will be pretty good, but who will they throw the ball to on offense? The New York Giants, when you look at it, man, like I mentioned, Saquon Barkley is a dog, man. He is a beast. He is a superstar. They should be a little better on the interior of their offensive line as they've added Kevin Zeitler in the Odell Beckham Jr. trade. You know, this team, they should be a little more improved, man. They shouldn't, you know, I know they lost Odell Beckham, but you know, they should be a little more improved, you know, with the fact that the offensive line should be a little better, which could allow them to really rely on Saquon Barkley. And their receiving core is not that bad. If they get healthy, you know, Golden Tate is facing a possible full-game suspension, and Sterling Shepard has an issue with his thumb. But if Shepard is out there and Golden Tate is out there with Evan Ingram and Barkley, this team could be a little better offensively than people think, man. You know, the negatives with them, man, is, you know, can they rush the passer? You know, and can they get good quarterback play? Eli Manning, I know Giants fans love him, but the guy is washed up right now, man. And I'm a see preseason, all that, but I'm not a believer in Daniel Jones. And I don't think any of y'all are either. Y'all maybe trying to talk yourself into that nonsense, the season getting close. But none of those Giants fans really believe in him like that, yo. Which leads to my predictions, man. I think it's a two-horse race in this NFC East, man. Obviously, I think it's out of my Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys for this division. But obviously, I'm going with my Philadelphia Eagles to win the NFC East, man. When you look at just all the additions we made, you know, the depth on the O-line, the two running backs, the 2 extra receivers, another interior defensive tackle, and a slimmer Wentz. I think Wentz is going to stay healthy this year, man. And if that's the case, I think this team is just talent is arguably the most talented team in the whole NFL. I got my Eagles winning the NFC East. I got the Dallas Cowboys finishing second. They got a pretty good roster as well. Um, Third place, man. I'm gonna go with the New York Giants, man. Um, I know, like I said, I know they got inconsistent quarterback play, but I think if they could get decent quarterback play, they actually got better weapons than people realize, man. With those receivers, if they out there and healthy, and of course with Barkley in that backfield, I think the Giants could score a little bit of points on some people, man. I'm gonna go with the Giants third, and I'm gonna go with the Washington Redskins to finish last in this division. I just don't know if Haskins got anybody to throw the ball to over there. I'm sorry, you know. So I got the Philadelphia Eagles winning the NFC East, the Dallas Cowboys finishing second, the New York Giants finishing third, and the Washington Redskins finishing last, yo. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Go on, hit the like button and give me a subscribe. I will have NFL content throughout the season. And also on Tuesday, I will be doing a live Q&A at 4 p.m. Central Time on Tuesday afternoon. Y'all hit me with y'all questions and I'll answer them and try to give everyone a shout out, yo. Y'all have a blessed one. Fly Eagles fly. We getting our division back, y'all.